didn't. So I was just yabbering away to myself for the last 5 minutes. So you're going to have a real good giggle at that. So, there's nobody coming on. And I'm sort of just yabbering away here. So yeah, you're going to be having a real giggle at that one. But yeah, not long out of the shower. I'm just having my first cup of coffee for the day, and but yeah, that's a real blooper moment. I've been yabbering away for the last sort of 5 or 10 minutes, and yeah, nobody's coming on. And then I looked at the bottom of the screen. Oh, go live. Hi there, cool gamer. So yeah, that's a real blooper moment. And if I could have recorded that, you'd be absolutely laughing your ass off at that one. But anyways, here we are, and just waiting for anybody to come on and everybody to come on to say hello. And I do, yeah, so we're just going to talk about a few plans that I have for this year for my channel, and hopefully I can get a few more subscribers and all of that, and I'll have to get back into making some shorts again soon. Sort of had a couple of weeks break and just sort of put a couple that I sort of had sitting in the stack really up, but that's sort of pretty much it. Made a couple of videos, but had a few lives, but we'll be getting back into everything sort of full throttle ahead sort of pretty soon, and I'm just sort of letting my hair sort of dry out a bit because I washed my hair earlier. So yeah, looking like a drowned rat, and we're just sort of seeing who's going to come on and who wants to say hello to us. And of course, if anybody would like to share some channel news or anything like that. And I do have a link here if somebody wants to come up, that I could email it out to them or instant message it, out to them. But we're just sort of sitting here and hoping we'll get a few people wanting to chit chat. And I was saying, oh, how quiet it is. Nobody wants to talk to me, and I wasn't even live. So I think you'll all be giggling at that one. But anyways, never mind. We're here now, and hoping we get a few people wanting to come in and join in. And I should go and get the cord for this thing too, shouldn't I? Keep it charged up. Not that I'll probably go live for a real long time. Don't know if it'll be a real marathon today, but anyways, here we are, and just hoping we'll get a few people wanting to come in and say hello. And a bit grey and stormy at the moment, or looks a bit grey and stormy, but I don't think it's going to rain today. It did rain a fair bit yesterday, and I think it's actually going to warm up a bit later. I'd say top of 75 today, but yeah, Friday 81, Saturday 86, Sunday 84. So yeah, some pretty hot weather coming in. Which I'm not really looking forward to the real hot weather, to tell you the truth, but unfortunately there's not a lot I can do about that. But anyways, we're just sort of waiting to see who is going to come in. But current temperature now 66, which I don't mind at all. If it stays at this, it'd be quite a-okay, I think. And yeah, I could happily 60 to 70, yeah, summertime temperatures, I could happily deal with that. But 85 plus, no thanks. Anyways, I'm stuck here in a hot country at the moment, so there's not a lot I can do about it. But yeah, we're just sort of waiting to see who's going to come in and who wants to say hello and share some channel news and chit chat and whatnot. So it'd be great to see a few people coming in and joining in here. And I might have to go and get this proper cord for my iPhone later too. You know, if I think the battery's getting a bit low or something. Something that I can do, of course. And yeah, we're just sort of waiting to see who is going to come in, and then we'll talk about a few more plans for a YouTube channel. And I'm sort of planning a lot more sort of field trips and that sort of thing. And weather permitting, I want to get out 1 or 2 times this week and film. So fingers crossed on that one. And I'm looking around at new cameras, wanting some more camera equipment, of course, just to you know, take my YouTube another step. Moon over Miami, hi there, great to see you. And hopefully you're all having a wonderful evening and getting a bit of rest and relaxation and not having to work so much all the time. But yeah, we're just sort of sitting here and waiting to see who's going to come in and who wishes just to talk a bit, some news, what's going on, and all of that. And I do have a link for if somebody wants to come up that I could share out through Messenger or email. Anybody would like to come up and just chat about what they're up to with their channels or whatever, that would be great. And yeah, I went early or a bit earlier today, sort of hoping that you know, we might have got a few of our UK viewers, but don't think we will. Don't think we will. Unfortunately, I should Google just to see what time it is there. 11:17 p.m. So yeah, it is possible that we could see them, but whether or not we do, who knows on that one. Might be it might be just an impossible dream to see them, I think. But never mind, here we are, and hoping on seeing them anyways. It'd be great if we could see them come up, but just sort of sitting here and yabbering away and hoping to get a few people wanting to come up and say hello and just share a few things of what they've been up to. Oh, yep, you're good at home watching videos. Oh, great. Nice to hear that you can have a bit of a relaxing evening. And yeah, hopefully you can just chill out for a while. And really great to see you and all of that. I haven't seen Troy for a minute. I thought I might have seen him come in, but he's probably busy as well. But yeah, it's been a while since we've seen him. Troy of TA Florida. And well, I tried to go live. What day was it? New Year's Day, I think, and oh, it was before Gail's video and had all sorts of trouble sort of getting on. I think maybe internet was busy, and then it was sort of quite warm and sort of kept overheating devices and that sort of thing. So just sort of went and let things sort of cool down. Let myself cool down until Gail started, and then went on Gail's live for about 4 hours or something until I'd run all my batteries out completely on everything I had. So that was that. And so this is sort of pretty much really my first live for the year. And hopefully I don't sort of grind to a halt with some software or hardware issues or anything like that, which seems to often happen, unfortunately. But yeah, we're just sort of chit-chatting away and hoping on getting a few more people coming in. And of course, I'll be thinking of another cup of coffee sooner or later. We'll need to fill that up. Real life with Michelle and Rob. Hi there, great to see you. Really great to see you. And trying to think now, how many days is it since Christmas Day? So far I haven't fallen off the wagon, but it's been a bit of a struggle, and I haven't had a cigarette since then. So I don't know what's today's date. Here, January 4th. So yeah, you're probably looking at about 9 days since I've had a cigarette. So yeah, probably done pretty well there. By golly, I miss them. But yeah, wishing you a very happy new year there, Michelle and Rob, and hopefully you're going really well. And I know there's a couple of videos of yours on my playlist that I've played through a couple of times, and I've sort of got to go back and comment and say hello. That's one thing. I sort of have videos and stacks of videos on my watch later list, and I watch them each evening, and I watch them on the TV, so I sort of have to open them on the phone just to comment. But so often it'll be I'll be watching away and I'll fall asleep, but the video will run through, and I haven't sort of watched it, but it's run through. So accept my apologies there, and sometimes it sort of happens that I might sort of have a video sort of run through sort of a couple of times before I actually get to watch it. But yeah, as soon as I get to watch it and take note, well then I'll open it on the phone and sort of just put a thumbs up and say hello. I haven't been able to sleep. I've been watching your videos. Oh wow, thank you, Michelle. I really, really appreciate that. And I hope that you can get some sleep soon and get some decent sleep. And sorry to hear that you haven't been able to sleep. So yeah, hoping that you feel a lot better really, really, really soon. And it's one thing I've got to say, my sleep's been a bit funny too. Um, like very tired, but sort of disturbed sleep. And ever since I've sort of stopped smoking, very, very disturbed sleep, and then some vivid dreams and all of that. So hopefully things settle down soon. And I know the other day on Gail's live, they were saying that I looked a bit brighter and my skin was looking better. So fingers crossed on that one. Don't really want to look old, and I want all the wrinkles to go away. So that's probably as good a reason to stop smoking cigarettes as well, not to look so old. And getting plenty of vitamin C serum and that sort of thing, and collagen serum, and just slathering it on and saying wrinkle, wrinkle, be gone, and hoping for all the best there. And you all are probably having a bit of a giggle at me there on that one, but yeah, I want to keep this year, 2024, to be smoke free if I can. So yeah, everybody wish me the best on that one, and yeah, thoughts and prayers would be much appreciated. And actually, yesterday I'd been using patches and I'd forgotten to put a new patch on yesterday. And sort of had gone without, and didn't even really notice that that I didn't have a new patch on. So I don't know if they really make much difference or not. I mean, they are the 24-hour patches, but they're not the real strong ones. They're the intermediate ones that I've been using because I didn't sort of smoke a real big amount. I'd roll my own, but I'd buy like, oftentimes I'd buy like a packet of cigarettes, a packet of 20, and if I bust down 5 and re-roll them into smaller smokes, yeah, 5 cigarettes bust down would sort of last me the whole day. So probably not a huge amount of cigarettes. Before that, I was smoking probably 10 per day, so I'd cut the number down sort of by half. Before that, about 10. So yeah, the last sort of 3 months, before January, I should say. So October, November, and December, I'd be smoking like 5 a day, or the equivalent of 5 cigarettes per day. But before that, 10 or 15 per day, and some days maybe 20. I was living in quite a stressful situation, sort of, up until sort of, the end of September. So, some days be quite a lot of ciggies, and some days probably not quite so many. But anyways, that's sort of what it was. But basically, I started smoking in college. Um, so, we're talking about 30, 35 years of, pretty much all the time. I mean, sometimes I'd quit for 6 months maybe, but that would have been about it. But, more time smoking than not. 30, 35 years of smoking. So, you know, and now not. And, it'd be sort of times that I'd say that I'd quit for like 6 months, but I'd probably end up having like one a day or something like that. And, well, I haven't sort of even had one since Christmas Day morning. I had the last one I had in the packet at let's say 8 a.m., something like that. So today's the 4th here, so I don't know. I'm trying to work it out how many days it actually is. Actually, it's 10 days. 10 days working it out. I'm counting on my fingers. I'm pretty hopeless at math, so and I've always been pretty hopeless at math, and never was a favourite subject because, well, I was bad at it, and of course the teacher that I had was pretty strict on it, and I was bad at it. So yeah, I just absolutely hated maths, and that probably didn't really help my learning of math much either, because I hated it so much, and the teacher wasn't so nice, and was something that I'd absolutely dread. So now I just count on fingers all the time, and count in my head, and use the calculator app on my phone and all of that. So you probably have a giggle at that one. Our treasured home, hi there, great to see you. Jim, hi there, great to see you as well. Yeah, you've had some really interesting videos there, Jim, and I haven't been able to comment on them. um, I don't know, you must have turned comments off or something, but yeah, I have been watching. Our treasured home. Yes, I've got a few more videos I've got to catch up with yours. Nancy and Anastasia, great to see you here as well. And yeah, we're just sort of here talking about plans for the year. Oh, thank you. Wishing you all a very happy new year as well. To Rob and Michelle, Moon over Miami, Jim Timber, and of course to you, Nancy and Anastasia. Oh, those birds are flying around. And yeah, we're just sort of here sitting and talking about, plans for the year, and how I'm sort of going to get out and do a few more field trips like I sort of started last year from, I guess, about October or September or something. Won't be doing any more cooking videos. They're too much work, they're too much expense, and all of that for the few views that you get. Mary King, hi there, great to see you. Um, I sort of find like probably a shopping haul video is more interesting, or a nature video out in the outdoors, or an outing, going out and seeing something or doing something. I sort of find those to be much more interesting for me to make, as well as edit and all of that. Um, I must remind everybody that hopefully Nightbot is working, and if you type drop, hopefully Nightbot will share out your link. Oh dear, Jim, is some of us starting to rub off on you? You're starting to talk like us. Hey, you all. Looks like some of us are starting to rub off on you there, Jim. You'll be having a giggle there. Um, I could imagine, pretty much a Scottish or yeah, trying to think how to say it, a Scottish guy saying, "Hey, you all." Jim, you'll be having a laugh and a giggle there, I'm sure. Or Andy. Actually, Jim is Andy's little dog, Jimmy. And of course, if you watch Andy's videos, please do watch Andy's videos. And actually, I hope somebody can drop a link here, and I should put you in blue so that you can drop your channel link. And share that out, because Jim Timber's collections are wonderful, and so often he'll show like a book that he's got, from quite a few years back, or some collectibles from like the war years, military collectibles and uniforms and hats and all sorts of different military collectibles. So please do check out Jim's channel there, and please do feel free to drop your link or type in drop DROP, and not what will share you out, of course. I'm thinking, oh, I might need some more coffee here. This one's getting cold. I've been sort of talking away, sort of yabba yabba yabba. And for those of you who have just come on, you're going to have a giggle at me when I say, oh, you know, I started this live and I was yabbering away, and because I've sort of set it up go live with somebody, you sort of need to click go live twice when you don't sort of have anybody else, you know, already up. You sort of have to click go live and then go live again, and I've sort of clicked it once and I've forgotten to click it again, so I'm sort of yabbering away, and then I look down on the bottom of the screen, go live. You know, the button you're going to press to go live. Go live. So I'm yabbering away for about 10 minutes, and I wasn't live. I was just yabbering away to myself. So you're probably having quite a giggle at that. Yeah, you'll have to. I cannot even read that. There, my friend. I cannot even read that. Also speak Scottish whiskey. Yeah, Scotch whiskey. Yeah. That'd be, you know, after about you know, 4 shots of Scotch whiskey or something, trying to speak. I think for me, yeah, probably need about 4 shots of whiskey too to understand what you've written there. Cheers. But yeah, now that could be something interesting, couldn't it? It would probably bowl me because I hadn't knocked me over, because I haven't sort of had a shot of Scotch whiskey for a long, long, long time. So it would probably knock me flying. I mean, I've even got well, it's not really been real warm. I've even still got some Miller's beer sitting in the refrigerator. I bought for Thanksgiving, and I had one for Thanksgiving, and I thought, oh yeah, I had one or two on Christmas. And then I got busy with everything else, and then when I've had sort of had a relaxing time, it hasn't really got that hot, so I haven't really felt like it. But anyway, never mind. Uh, oh, cheers, dear heart, and thanks for the spanner. Oh, you mean wrench? Thanks for the wrench. Yep, yep, got you there, my friend. Got you. Well, yeah, why not? That you can drop a few links. I think you might have had your old channel. I think I might have had that in blue for you too, but hadn't sort of seen you on a live sort of since you changed channels, or hadn't thought to put you in blue. Otherwise, you would have been in blue already. Would have had a blue coat. Would have had a blue coat for you already, my friend. But yeah, you know, if you wish to share some video links or share some friends' channels out, why not? Why not? Milk and Heritage Farms. Hi there, Heather. Great to see you. And yeah, just sort of having a bit of a chit chat, and thinking I might have to run in and get myself another cup of coffee soon. This one sort of nearly ran out and it's getting cold. You know, all of that. Excuse me, I'm coughing a lot. I haven't had a cigarette for 10 days, so I'm coughing a lot. So just bear with me on that one. Sort of one thing we're talking about, hoping to make this year to be smoke free. So you know, it's not the not the easiest thing to do, but something I'm wanting to do. Oh, you've always got the blues, but when it rains, I turn sick. Oh, yes, well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But yeah, really great to see everybody coming in here, and just sort of having a bit of a chit chat and whatnot, and shooting the breeze, so to speak. We'll remind everybody, type drop DROP, and Nightbot should hopefully share your link out. I hope Nightbot's working and is awake. I haven't sort of seen anybody try it yet, so I don't know if it's working and awake or if it's sort of asleep or what. Nightbot might still be passed out from Christmas and New Year. You never know. So yeah, I may have to run off indoors to get myself another cup of coffee soon, but I'll be around here somewhere, and we're just sort of been talking about different plans. I want to get to the markets. There's a couple of markets here, and there's a train around here called Puffing Billy that I want to go and see and film as well. One or two of the markets have a night market, so I've got to get to that and film that one. That should be some interesting content as well. Excuse my coughing. And so, yeah, lots of plans. A few small towns around here that's pretty interesting too that I've heard. So I want to go and have a look at those. Yeah, my permanent home will be when I get to the States, my friend, Jim. I hope I can, but yeah, a much better house than where I was at sort of in September. I'd moved out of there, I think it was about middle to end September last year. I was glad to get out of that one. And I've heard a few people sort of describe that one as sort of being like a bloody dungeon. And I think, yeah, you pretty much summed it up pretty well. When they said to me, "Oh, good thing you got out of that bloody dungeon." Yeah, they've sort of described it pretty well. So yeah, that summed it up pretty well, I think. So I'm glad to be out of there, and if I can get something now to go viral on YouTube, I'll be looking pretty good. But something going viral on YouTube sort of more a matter of luck than anything, I think. Um, so yeah, I don't know if that ain't going to happen in a real hurry somehow. Anyways, never mind. But so far, 2024 isn't much different to 2023, or I should say the end part of 2023. You know what I mean? It's sort of not much different than, January at this stage, 2024, isn't much different to October, November, or December at this stage. But I'm thinking, I might have to go and get myself another cup of coffee. So I'll have to flip the cameras around towards the garden when I do that, and hopefully some of this bird life makes an appearance and gives you something interesting to look at. And I'm also thinking I might have to go and just get a power bank and plug this in as well. Oh no, You went viral last week, a dose of influenza. Yeah, that's one thing I think we could all do without, yeah. A dose of the flu, no, I think we can all do without that one, yeah. I'd rather not go viral in that way. But we'll just flip the cameras and you can have a garden view while I go and get myself another cup of coffee. coming back here now. Coffee cup at the ready and power bank at the ready. And see what I've missed here. Don't think I've missed any messages here. Just plug this thing in and we should be all good there. And this pointed to me again, and get this thing charging up and see what I've missed here in messages. So yeah, hopefully this thing's now charging up a little bit, and we're not going to grind to a halt or anything. And get back to what we were talking about. Oh yes, cake you got to pull out. So it sounds like you're probably busy baking there, Heather. Awesome. It sounds great. It's been a minute since I've baked a cake, hasn't it? Must do some more of those again sometime. But then if I bake them, I've sort of got to eat them. And I mean, I do like them, but you know, they don't necessarily like me that much, or maybe they like me too much because too many cakes, they sort of show up on my waistline pretty quickly, which is sort of unfortunate. But anyways, sort of what it is. But back here again, and with a cup of coffee. And does anybody have some news you'd like to share, or channel plans, or anything like that? Would love to hear them. And anybody considering taking their channel in a whole different direction to what they had been taking in the last year? That's an interesting question. Or will you sort of or do you all sort of think that you'll probably continue along the same sort of direction with your channels as you had been? Or will you sort of diversify with your channels and do a bit more of some different content as well as your usual sort of content? It'd be interesting to see what sort of answers everybody has there. Just sort of waiting to hear what everybody's got to say. And yeah, just sort of sitting here quietly drinking coffee and enjoying the cooler weather before it gets hot later in the week. So yeah, I won't be looking forward to when it gets really hot. I don't sort of do well in the hot weather actually, so don't really like the summer times down here. I don't sort of like them at all actually. You know, I think I sort of feel once it sort of gets over 85 degrees, that's sort of too much for me, and it should just stop at that. Then when it decides to get to 90 and 100, well, yeah, it's sort of going overboard, I think. That's the way I sort of look on it. But But I know for just about everybody else here watching at the moment, hot weather's sort of the last thing on your mind. Because just about everybody here watching is, of course, in the winter months and not dealing with upside down seasons like I am down here. But yeah, just sort of, would love to hear some different plans, what everybody's doing, and what you all have planned for your channel for the year. I will remind everybody, please do type drop DROP and get Nightbot just to share your channels out. Because I do have it set up for that reason. Because I don't usually have people sort of able to moderate here. Usually you're all just watching on your phone or doing something else. So sort of thought, yeah, I should get Nightbot set up to do that. So did that and make things a bit easier, and then we can sort of get people's links shared out and all of that, and Nightbot can sort of take care of that. I need to get onto Nightbot and get Nightbot just to share some interesting trivia or something as well. I should look up how to do that and get that set up because oftentimes if the chat's sort of a bit slow, well, Nightbot popping in some random facts from time to time might sort of make things a bit interesting. So yeah, I'll have to look up how to do that. And just excuse my coughing. I guess I'm still coughing out about 30, 35 years of cigarette smoking. So yeah, just excuse me on that. Looked up, yeah, 10 days since I've had a cigarette. So it's been the longest I've been without a cigarette for a long time, actually. I think I might have been about a week without them when I got COVID that time, actually. And then you'd sort of just light one up and just sort of take one one suck of the cigarette and coughing, coughing, coughing. But you'd go and take one puff of it every so often. It might have been enough, but just So yeah, it's been a while since I've sort of not had any cigarettes and been completely cigarette free or smoke free. So it has been a while, quite a few years actually. Anybody here in chat smoke cigarettes and have given up or still smoking or anything like that and thinking of giving up? I'd love to hear, your experiences and sort of want to try and make this year smoke free if I can, and the next year and the next year, whatever, whatever God grants me, I guess. Because yeah, you never know. I could you know, drop off the edge of the earth sort of tomorrow or something. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen, but you do never know. So if any of you have got any experiences of that, I would love to hear and would love to hear if you wish to share those sorts of things. Live chat, I should put it onto all messages. I've probably missed a few messages, which, does happen. So, yeah, if anybody would like to, and I do have a link here if you'd like to come up and join in. Drop me an email or drop me a message on Messenger, and I'll drop you the link. Would love to have one or two wanting to come up. I'm doing this through YouTube, so I can only have one at a time, but would be brilliant if we could have somebody else wanting to come up. I'd love Jocelyn to come up one of these days, but yeah, she doesn't want to show herself on camera. And I've always said to her, well, you could just cover up the camera a bit and come on and say hello and talk away. But yeah, never sort of got her convinced to do that. So I guess that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, would love to get a few more people coming up. Certainly keep things interesting. I wish this thing would sort of do side on instead of this portrait. But unfortunately, when you sort of do the go live together, it'll only do portrait, unfortunately. Which I do find annoying, but not a lot we can do about that. It's just sort of the way the thingy works. How long have we been going? About 52, 53 minutes, something like that. Don't know if we're going to have a real live stream marathon, but just a bit of a chit chat, and hopefully we'll get a few people wanting to share a few interesting bits of information, channel plans, and all of that. So yeah, just waiting what everybody's got to say, and nobody's going to drop the thing for Nightbot, so I should just demonstrate how Nightbot works. So I'll just drop a command and demonstrate how Nightbot works, and hopefully it does work. I guess we'll see in a sec. The Nightbot might be still asleep here too. It is looking like Nightbot might be asleep. Oh no, it is working. Just took a while, but yeah, Nightbot is working. I was thinking, oh, Nightbot's not working, so if you want your channel link shared out in the same sort of fashion, type drop, D-R-O-P, and Nightbot hopefully should share that out. And I did set it up so people could share their channels out and share their links out. And yeah, hopefully you can all do that and just get Nightbot to share your channels out. And yeah, you certainly don't have to be shy. Just type drop and let Nightbot do that. Don't look like I've missed too much, and everybody's probably just sitting back lurking and listening while you do other things. Maritz's Yarn and Crafts, hi there, great to see you. Great to see you. And we just sort of been talking about what everybody's got planned for their channels this year, and what everybody's up to and been doing, and a few health goals and all sorts of different things like that. So please do feel free to share anything you'd like to share. And thank you so much for that, my wild home. Great to see you, Melody and Ryan. Thank you so much. And wishing you a very, very happy new year as well, and a very successful year, and hoping everything goes well with the cabin. And I say that you've got a few new plans there, and lots and lots of plans, and hopefully you're getting everything sorted out with the barge as well. Did see quite a few interesting videos, and I know there's one or two more videos I've got to catch up with. So yeah, I'll be watching with interest what you all are up to. And just telling or reminding everybody, type drop, DROP, and get Nightbot just to share you out. I just posted a new episode today. Awesome. I'll yeah, feeling excited for the year to come. Glad to see 2023 gone. Yeah, I'm glad to see 2023 gone too. And I said to 2023 on the way out, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. And I think a lot of us said the same thing. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out for 2023. So yeah. But yeah, definitely we'll be getting that one later. See if it's popped up here, and I'll get it. I'll have to get it onto my watch later list so that I get it now. So I'll go and get it on my watch later list now, that I'll make sure that I catch it. I haven't seen the alert pop up here yet, so yeah, go and get that and put that on my list. So yeah, just bear with me as I put that on my. Oh yes, a much nicer place than where I was at. Yes, for sure. Absolutely, Melody. Well, I guess I'm talking to Melody, maybe Ryan too. But yeah, absolutely. Building an off-grid bathroom, awesome. Save to watch later. Get this link out. Oh yes, it's Melody. Awesome. Um, yeah, I'll just get that link up here. Just so I went there and got your newest video. I didn't sort of get an alert, so I went directly over. And of course, anybody here in blue who wishes to share out any of your own videos, or if a friend has a video up, please do feel free to share them out. Oh, no problem. You're most welcome. If I had some people around that, doing this from their computer and not just watching from their phone, I'd have a lot more links dropped. And if I had a computer sitting here running, well, I'd have a lot more links dropped too. Sort of gets to be a bit of an effort from the phone, which you know, you find that when you want to even just share a channel out, and you sort of got to type the whole thing on the phone, but the computer you just sort of at and a couple of letters and up it comes. And you sort of think, oh, I wish I could do something with the mobile apps that would just sort of, you know, if you just go at and sort of, you know, two or three letters, the whole channel name comes up, make it a lot easier. But we're sort of stuck to what it is at the moment with the mobile apps. So it would be good if they did sort of simplify things like that, make it a lot easier for people who are modding. Because, yeah, so often you're out and about somewhere and you're not sitting next to a computer, or probably not everybody has computers these days either, because you know, the phone that you have in your purse does just about everything that a computer can do, and in a much smaller package. And you go looking at computers and they're, you know, expensive in price, and unless you're going to be doing a lot on them, you sort of find it hard to justify the cost. And, you know, often somebody will just get themselves another phone or get themselves a tablet to handle that. I mean, I have a computer that's old and slow, and I sort of want a new one. So, you know, maybe fingers crossed I'll get a new one sometime soon. But what if you get some new camera equipment too, just to try and, you know, step my quality up a bit more? Um, you know, the little gimbal camera I have, the little Pocket 2, works perfectly, but I'm oftentimes wanting to do something in, you know, when the light's a bit darker, or the subject's a bit further away, especially when I'm looking at some of the birds and wildlife and nature and that sort of thing, and wanting to zoom in nicely on it all. Um, so yeah, looking at cameras, and I'd love something like the Canon M50. That's the sort of thing I'm looking at. You know, something that you can film video in at 4K. Um, because I sort of anything that I'm sort of filming video in for, we're not talking about live stream. Just about everything I'm doing nowadays is at 4K anyway. So I just prefer the sharper footage, and of course I'll do it 60 frames per second usually, because I just prefer how it sort of flows instead of, you know, the jumpy sort of when it's, you know, at a slower frame rate. Particularly if you're filming something like flowing water or something like that. You do that at 60 frames per second and just gives a wonderful smooth footage. Bound, but it sort of does make your file sizes a lot larger, of course. Um, yeah, what's everybody got planned for this year? If anybody wishes just to share what you have planned. Um, I'd love to hear. But me, I'm wanting to get out a lot more, do some more field trips, and of course, I'll be doing a few shopping hauls still, and that sort of thing. Go and look at a few different malls, go and look at a few different markets. Wanting to get out to night market sometime. A few different tourist attractions around here. Wanting to go and have a look at those, of course. Springvale, I need to get back to Springvale and remember to press record this time on all the malls and not just a couple of them. Because there was a bit of footage I'd missed, and I know a few people were saying, oh, they wish that one was a bit longer. That walk around Springvale. It's interesting. I want to get to Chinatown also. You know, Springvale, I guess you could say, is the Vietnam town of Melbourne. Well, I want to get to Chinatown and do that one. Their Chinese New Year there could be interesting. Now, that could be a real interesting outing. I did sort of plan and hope to get to Thailand. And I'd love that to happen this year if I can. It's been a minute since I've been to Thailand, so it'd be good just to get there again and just to film. And there'd be so much wonderful footage I could get there, of course, and you know, of course, catch up with all my friends in Thailand too that I haven't seen for a fair while. That would be really, really wonderful. And of course, if I could have something go really viral and move to the States, now that would sort of be the cherry on top, wouldn't it? Or the ribbon on top would be a real silver or golden lining, I guess you could say. It would really set the year off nicely and would sort of make up for all the horrible years that I've had lately. And I know a lot of you are sort of saying, yeah, we've all had so many horrible years as well lately. And you sort of think now, yeah, you know, the last sort of 3 or 4 years haven't been real much, have they? And yeah, they've been a real you know, bottom of the cesspool sort of thing. So let's hope we get a decent year to make up for you know all the you know the trash years that we've had lately. Um, what's everybody got your hopes and dreams for this new year that you'd like to share? Hopefully we can hear a few interesting hopes and dreams and plans. And how long have we been going? I think we've been going about 68. So I had sort of planned sort of, you know, an hour and 15, maybe an hour and 30. So I don't know if we'll go real long, but would love to hear what everybody's sort of, you know, hopes and dreams for this year is and what everybody's got planned. And I might have to go and raid the headache tablet supply too, sooner or later. I'm starting to feel a little bit headachy. This coffee's getting cold. Actually, I should check to see if anybody's actually messaged me or emailed me wanting to come up. I should, shouldn't I? Should have grabbed some glasses here too. should have. But anyways, never mind. Never mind. See if anybody's sort of wanting to come up. Oh, all quiet. Oh, no, nobody seems to have messaged me. Just sort of checking. I thought there might have been a few messages, but no, nobody's wanting to come up here. Anyways, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Thinking, do I really want another cup of coffee? You're probably having a giggle at me there. Definitely could do with some more coffee. But yeah, just checking Instagram. Nobody's messaged me there. Check Facebook. Nobody's messaged me there. So yeah, sort of what it is, I guess. All pretty quiet. I'll just check my emails if anybody's emailed me wanting to come up. Oh no, nothing much there. Nothing much there. So yeah, all pretty quiet here. I don't know what's going on with the email lately. The bloody spam folder's been full. So often I've just delete the whole lot. But yeah, I don't know what's been going on there. There's someone sold my email address out. All these spammers. Yeah, it's just been bloody crazy. And you sort of think, well, you should be able to block it that it don't even turn up in a spam folder or anything. It just, it don't turn up. The junk emails. So I don't know what's going on there. Oh, excuse coughing. Probably be a lot of that for the next sort of week or couple of weeks or so, I'd say. Without any ciggies, probably. How long have we been going? An hour and 15 or something. We might just cut this off in an hour and a half, I think. So go another 15 minutes and then call it, I think. You know, something like that. Cut it off at an hour and a half. So, of course, if anybody's got anything you want to share, I'd love to hear it. And I'm going to flip the cameras around and get myself another cup of coffee. I think I'm needing another cup of coffee, actually. So I might just do that, flip the cameras and get some more coffee and give you all some garden views while I do that. Yeah, I think we've been going about 76 minutes. So, yeah, we'll go another 15, then we'll call it for the day. Okay, I've got my cup of coffee, so I'll just flip these cameras around again, and of course a bit later on I'll have to film an unboxing. So I'll just flip that around again, and see what we've missed here and who's came in. So, yeah, who do we have here with us? So, yeah, another cup of coffee and all of that. So, I don't know, be here another 10 minutes, I guess, and something like that. And then we'll call it for the day, but give everybody just a bit of a chance to share anything you'd like to share. Yeah, it would be, what, 80 minutes, 81 minutes, so yeah, another 10 minutes, and then we'll cut it off and call it for the day, and then I'll have to film an unboxing or a mail call, so we'll have to film that and get that edited up, and hopefully I can get that all ready to go tomorrow, of course, and have that video ready to drop tomorrow, and that should be all good, and then next week, got to think up a few projects, getting out and about, a few outings, and hopefully get something interesting. I've got to get out and about and get some shorts too. Might even go and do that later today. See if I can get a few shorts. Fingers crossed. Thinking about that one. You definitely do need to do that sometimes. So yeah, I could do with some more shorts. But yeah, who's still here with us before we do call it a day? No one? We're all quiet, aren't we? We are all quiet. Okay, just giving everybody just a chance to, say hello and all of that before we do cut it off for the day. So yeah, I might have to cut things off pretty soon and call it. And yeah, go out and see if I can find some footage, at least of some shorts, because yeah, just thinking, oh yeah, it's been a while since I've done any shorts, and need to get some up. So yeah, we'll probably go another 5 minutes and then we'll call it. Just got to go and visit the bathroom, so back in a sec. So, yeah, just looking to see who's still here with us. Oh, yes, you're still here. Um, oh, yes, Nancy, you're still here with us. Awesome. I really appreciate that, and thanks so much. Much appreciated. And we're going to cut things off pretty soon here, call it a day. Anybody got any plans or anything you'd like to share last minute before we do cut it? So another 5 minutes and then we'll call it a day here. So anybody's two or 5 minutes sort of thing, and then we'll cut it off. So if anybody's got anything you'd like to share quickly before we cut things off, you're most welcome to, and I'd love to hear it. So yeah, just giving everybody just a chance just to say hello and all of that, and goodbye and all of that before we cut things off for the day. Sounds good. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, have a great day. God bless. And stay safe, you too. And great to see you. And of course, it was great to see everybody here. And I'm going to call it now for the day. So I'm going to say the same. Take care. God bless. And until next time, bye bye.